What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dola HD coming to you live again with another video for the new channel. Alright guys, today I got a story time for you guys, and I feel like given the current events that's been happening with the politics and all this different kind of stuff and the Donald Trump KKK meetings and all this other good stuff, I figured now would be the best time to give you guys a little story time that I just thought of. One of my friends told me about it, so I was like, you know what? Let me do it. I just thought of it. It's gonna be pretty good. So, this story time is about my first KKK encounter. Now, granted, I say KKK, but it was just, Southern racist. It wasn't really KKK. For the sake of the video, we're going to say he was KKK. Now, if you live in America, you know about the KKK. You know they're neo-Nazi. They are neo-Nazi natives. Neo-native Nazis. Neo-Nazi native? Anyway, these guys are a big organization that caters to the needs of the white population. They believe white to be the purest color, which technically that's really not true, because when you purify something, what do? You put fire to it, right? And what happens when you put fire to something? It turns black. So, sorry white people. But anyway, let's jump right into the story. So this story happened about 5 or 6 years ago. I think I was maybe about 15 or 16. What happened was I was with a couple of my friends and we were just hanging out, and we decided, hey, let's go to the store. The store is right around the corner from where we were. So it was like, okay, cool, we're gonna go to this thing, like a 7-Eleven or some gas station. So we're going to the gas station, I'm picking out different stuff, I'm looking at the things, and I see the clerk behind the window. He's kind of like looking at me, he's like looking at me weird. Granted, I'm from a town which has a certain area which black people just normally just do not go. Not saying that it's generally a bad place to be, I'm just saying that it's not the greatest place for if you're a person of color to be. So I'm looking around and I get me a couple snacks and every different thing. So I go up to the counter to purchase. Now there's this kind of Iranian guy behind the counter and he's checking me out. Now in walks in this big old burly white dude. Let's give him a name. We're gonna call him Billy. Hey Tilehead, where's your beer at? Okay, buddy, back in the cooler, back there. So this big country white dude, he walks back, he goes and gets him a 6-pack of beer, and he comes back up to the counter. I'm at the counter and I'm purchasing my stuff first. So I'm reaching in my pocket, I'm looking for my wallet. Turns out I left my wallet in the car, so I'm trying to scrape enough change to buy what I had to buy. I think it was like maybe $2 or $3. And I was trying to see if I had some loose change in my pocket because I left my wallet in the car. Billy was not very prone to waiting, and he was not very prone to seeing a black person in that part of town. I can kind of sense him just getting agitated as I'm searching through my pocket looking for this little change. So it turns out I didn't have enough change in my pocket, so I yelled to my friend who's in the store with me, hey, could you run out to the car and grab my wallet? So my friend's going to get my wallet out of the car, and it takes maybe about 30 seconds. He comes back into the store and hands me my wallet. Well, turns out I didn't have my card in my wallet because I had used it earlier when I went to Walmart and I forgot to put it back in there. So it was actually in the little cup holder right there on the side in his car. So once I realized that, I'm like, hey, my card's in your car, the little tray in the middle, can you go grab it for me? So you're like, okay, cool. This time he takes a little bit longer than average. Alright, where did this boy put this card? Bug repellent, what the heck? A PlayStation controller? Come on now, X. A Rubik's Cube? Seriously? I'm looking for this earlier, come here. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. So, as I'm sitting there waiting for my friend to come back in, Billy puts his beer on the counter and he proceeds to try to go in front of me to pay for his stuff so they can leave. I just moved out the way. I feel like, okay, that's fair. Well, the Iranian guy, let's call him Oscar, he was like, hey, no. I am waiting for him to get back to the money. So that just enraged Billy so much. So my friend finally gets back with my card, and he gives me my card, and I'm about to pay, and I'm about to check out, and I'm about to get ready to leave. Then out of the corner of my ear, I kind of hear Billy say something, but I really couldn't catch what he said. So I turned around and asked him, you got a problem? Yeah, I said hurry up. So at this point, I'm just like, you did not just say that. Now, generally, I don't really get offended by that word because, I mean, it's just a word, man. It has no meaning. But I was 15, 16, and in this instance, I was just so mad when you said it. So all I do, I just calmly put my stuff down on the counter. I turn around to him. Oh, no, buddy, what are you doing? What did you do? Now, at this point, I just take off sprinting, running as fast as I possibly can out of the store. We hop in the car and we go back to my friend's house. Now, looking back on the situation, I feel so bad that it happened, but at the time, I just felt so good. I remember getting back to his house and I was like, yes, you see I hit him? Knock that boy lights out. I felt like I had just beat Floyd Mayweather in the first round by a knockout. Now, was I wrong? Yes. Did I care? Not even the slightest. At that moment, I just let my pride get the best of me, stuff happens. But now if that situation came up, I would handle it completely different. I probably wouldn't get mad whatsoever. I'd probably just laugh and just keep on going about the purchase and then just walk out. But you live and you learn. It's all good. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet, little story time. I just felt like it was just something I kind of wanted to tell you guys. And I feel like I'm trying to get, you know, more uploads, different kind of things. It's kind of hard because trying to think of video ideas every day is like, oh my God, it's so mind-numbing. But I just feel like, you know, story times are pretty good. I like doing story times, and hopefully you guys like watching them. So maybe I'll have some more coming in the future. Hey, but if you like this video, man, give it a big old smack to the thumbs up button, guys. It really helps me out a lot. And hey, share it, man. Share it with your friends, your mom, your pets, your grandma, your best friends, your cousins, your aunts, your aunties, the hobo down the street, whoever. Guys, just make sure you stay tuned in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right down below for access to everything that is Dolo. All the crazy antics, life lessons, whatever comes about. I just thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll be back again later on this week with another video. So stay tuned. This has been your boy Dolo, and I'm out. But if you close your eyes